Um, in a little bit of a rush this morning, only because me personally trying to get back into routines, and because I've been off the previous week. I didn't tell my brother that. I mean, that's a part of me setting boundaries for myself as a caregiver because I need the rest. All right, so but now I'm definitely back at work in the building, and I need to, you know, get back into the swing of things. But I just dropped off another smoothie to my brother this morning. Um, as predicted, last night he kind of fell asleep early. um, and I made another video, which will probably end up on Substack, by the way. So, sign up for my Substack. That's kind of where it's going to get real over there. And I just rather have people who are really into what I'm working on as a caregiver, I'm calling myself a health activist. Okay. I really do believe everybody deserves to be healthy and well. And I think that there are powers that be that keep us from being that because they want the mighty dollar. So I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a health activist, educator, all those things. I'm just going to be moving more of my stuff over to Substack. So please make sure you sign up for my Substack. Okay. So I gave him another health smoothie. So this will be the third one. So he did finish the other video that I made last night. He only drank half of it before he started getting drowsy and fell asleep. And that was almost before he took his medication. Okay, so that's good. So last night, overnight, I had a feeling that he'd wake up in the middle of the night, and he did. So he got up and ate, and he drank more of that smoothie, and it's almost gone. So I brought him another bottle of it this morning. He sounds so much more clear, more understandable, more focused. I can see in his eyes that he is here. And the thing is, I see this kind of thing in classrooms. I could talk more about this again on Substack probably. But I'm hopeful. And I gave him, like I said, his health smoothie this morning. I told him, make sure you drink it every day. Okay, this is the thing. It seems like it's working. And I would definitely want him to get better. And, when I remember when I was sick, all I wanted was just to get better. I just wanted to feel better. And when you're ill and you're not well, and you know it, and you feel hopeless, you really just want to feel better. And nobody should have to feel like they are suffering in that way. And the things I'd seen in him at his sickest, even he was, working to survive. And that was the key to me, that he was adjusting. He was trying. He was doing whatever, he has the survival instinct, the scrapping attitude, duh, we're family. But that was the indication to me. I was like, we can work with this. I can dig into the research, which I'm thinking I'm finally finding now. And I'm still trying to figure out best ways to get more healthy fats into his diet, because that is brain food. A lot of people don't realize that. Healthy fats is what is nourishing your brain. Okay? A healthy brain takes away mental illness. Okay? So as I get, driving to work, on another live, somebody had mentioned fasting. So mental illness and fasting, I don't know how I'd feel about that, quite honestly, because your brain, from what I understand, your brain is already having malnourishment. And the last thing you want to do is not give your brain what it needs. It is actually, as I say that, your brain does consume so so much energy, so many caloric calories it needs. So I would not recommend fasting while mentally ill. Okay. Maybe if you are feeling a little bit more, I guess, coherent, because right now, my brother is a lot more coherent than he has been lately. But even still, I would not recommend fasting for him at all. His brain needs nourishment. It's been malnourished. So fasting for me is a way to clean up your system. But if your system doesn't have what it needs anyway, I would definitely support it with nourishment. Okay? So you kind of have to know, based on what is happening to a person, what to do. Okay? Last night, what I was also doing, though, I was looking up what effects would certain medications have if a person does not have that illness that it's prescribed for. Meaning, I don't know, I'm trying to give a good example. So Pepto. So yeah, if you don't have any stomach problems and you take Pepto, what would be the side effects, right? Like, how would it hurt you? And so what my reasoning behind this is, if I can help my brother heal his mental illness and he's still taking the medication, will it be harmful for him to be taking it? Or, I mean, I'm not trying to take doctors out of this equation, but right now the struggle is finding a doctor that's going to see him and him not have a bad experience with the doctor. Okay? Because a lot of the things that has happened, again, I'd have to tell this story on Substack of the trauma he's been through. So I'm trying to be mindful about, like, taking him to doctors because he's not had good experiences with them, especially by himself on his own. So yeah, so that's what I'm looking at right now. I'm just trying to see, like, if he's still taking the medication, if he is healing, not cured, healing, would it still be okay for him to be continuing to take it until I can get him a doctor that can say, hey, oh, you don't need this anymore, right? So that's kind of where I am. I'm hoping for the best. I'm planning for all possible, hopefully, scenarios. My season as a musician is coming up now, and I'm also, I need more income. I'm a teacher, K-12 teacher. I'm on my way to work right now for the little kids. I love them, but I need my income, my other income. So that means I'm not going to be around for him as much. And I've already kind of, been telling him that. It's like, there's times I just can't be available as a musician, right? But that's kind of where I am right now with him. And I'm feeling more hopeful. It was good to see him smiling. Oh my gosh, he actually used his face. Like, y'all, if you knew about how mental illness and medication can have reactions to your body, that's something I had to explain to my mom. I'm still trying to explain it to her. Families, you have to let your ego go in a lot of ways, because it's not about you, as much as you're like, well, I'm his mom or I'm his sister. I went through that too, but it's not personal. The things that they're going through, it's not personal. And the one thing that keeps me going is when my brother was at, healthier, he used to always send birthday cards. Always. Okay? And in the last 4 years, definitely the shutdowns were the thing that started all of this, in my opinion, because he lost his job, lost his apartment. A lot of things started happening. It was like a weird snowball effect. He would always send birthday cards. And I still have, some of his last birthday cards that he sent me. And that's what I hang my hopes on. Okay? All right. So I am almost here. And it's funny, it's like sometimes the kids, they know what I drive, and then they're like, I saw your car, you know. And I was like, yeah, you saw me. All right, so I'm getting ready to park now. But I would just say, you know, you gotta be ready. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for folks who, and I'm talking about as a caregiver, especially for mental illness or any illness really, you know. This is not for the faint of heart. This is not for those who I don't know, who just aren't ready to really go in and do what it takes. Because that's really, last night, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm the one that will do what it takes to exhaust every possible outlet. You know, I am the one. That's what I'm saying. I'm a wellness activist. Okay. Like and subscribe, please, please, please. Have a wonderful day. Everybody deserves to be well and comfortable in their body. Okay. Love you out there. Take care.